Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty mobile video, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the UL736 LMG, and I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts about how I feel towards this weapon, and I think it's definitely really good. It's definitely a really good LMG. I don't know if it's like better than the chopper per se, but it's definitely good in a lot of areas that the chopper isn't. And so I know like a lot of people on my comment section have been telling me, yo, Evader, if you want to use an LMG, you should probably check out the UL LMG because it's really freaking good for some reason. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So I was playing a few games and I was like, okay, let me test this game and see how well it does. And my first thoughts and opinions on it is like, wow, I'm very impressed with the ADS speed. One thing about this weapon is that in terms of its uniqueness is that you can put the biggest magazine and the ADS time is still fantastic. I think that is a huge bonus when it comes to using this SMG. I think if you're comparing this to the M4 LMG, the Holger, LMGs like, in that type of, subcategory to the way that they're built like ARs, this is better. This is the better version of the three. So the UL definitely is the better, M4 LMG and Holger 26, obviously, because like I said, with a bunch of nerfs received to the Holger and the M4 LMG not receiving any, major buffs, it's not really anything. But this gun did receive a buff within the last season, so overall, it's definitely very nice. I love using it. I definitely think that, obviously the chopper is still going to be #1 just because of the magazine capacity that it has. Not necessarily of the fact that, you can't really do much with it, but it's just, like I said, the magazine capacity is the most important thing. Also, I think the time to kill on the chopper is a little bit better, but that's besides the point. Overall thoughts on this: fantastic ADS speed, love the accuracy, love the long range capabilities, and the gun feels very nice. The mobility on it is honestly fine. I like everything about it. I like the fire rate, I like the range, I like the damage. I think it kills quick as well. I mean, you're gonna see in this gameplay over time, like as you're watching this, like I'm just gonna get feeds and feeds and feeds because I don't know, this gun is really nice for holding down lanes. It's just so accurate. Like when you build it in the way that I have, and trust me, like I said, if you guys are not comfortable with the with the ammo attachment size, that's fine too. You can always replace it with something better. But I definitely would recommend putting the 60-round magazine because I've tried different variants, and this gun surprisingly shoots very quick to the point where it's like, okay, like I want to be able to get a triple kill, I want to be able to get a double kill without having to reload constantly. Like I said, when you're using an LMG, you're not playing really similar to an AR. Even though that this gun basically plays like an AR, you want to still be able to spray and pray. I mean, the LMGs, like you saw right there, like it's just insane accuracy. And if I didn't have like the maximum ammo capacity on, I would not be able to do that. I mean, just look at that. Easy beams, like left and right. So I can definitely see why a lot of people were telling me, yo, Evader, you definitely got to check out this gun. You definitely got to get some playtime with it and let us know what you think. And honestly, guys, definitely a great recommendation. Not a lot of people are using this gun in ranked, and obviously not a lot of people were using the chopper in ranked until just recently. More people using it and more creators making videos on it. So I suspect that a lot of people are going to now be using this. I will say that on some maps it's okay. I mean, it's good on basically all maps except for probably Summit. I would not use this gun on a close range map. I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little bit woozy with the close range gunfights because the sliding, the movement for sliding with LMGs, it's a little bit slower. So you definitely have to be careful, but it's doable. I mean, definitely good. As you can see here, I'm just wall banging and I'm just having fun. Like I'm just literally shooting whatever I can, and my aim is on point. The only recoil control that you really have to worry about with this gun is the vertical recoil. I mean, it has no horizontal recoil at all. I definitely like how it shoots. It feels very like crisp, and like the bullet spread is very tight. So when you're shooting it, it feels like you're shooting like the most accurate gun in the game. Like it's super accurate, which I think is awesome for an LMG. You don't really necessarily see that. So I think this is the second. I think this is the the apparent heir or the successor to the chopper. Obviously, the chopper is in a category of its own, but the UL LMG is definitely an heir apparent to that throne of being this future successor if the chopper does get nerfed. We'll have to see. And obviously, season 9 is coming upon us, so I'm really excited to see where the LMG meta comes into play. And I do think that we are seeing actually transition away from from SMGs. Even though if moving away from the switchblades, from the kilos from the other annoying assault rifles in the game, the ones that have been meta for way too long. Definitely seeing LMGs is definitely a nice change of pace. I am a little bit worried, though, that people are going to start playing a little bit slower because, you know, like I said, when you're playing an LMG, you can just see the way that I'm playing. I'm just holding down angles. I'm going to be, you know, on head glitches. Like, I'm not going to give enemies any free kills. And obviously, I'm playing a little bit more aggressive because it's like, why would I not? You know, obviously, people are less experienced than me, so I know how to, you know, outplay people who don't necessarily know how to counter LMG players when they're playing. So it's a lot easier for me to just, you know, run them out of the map and get a lot of kills. Obviously, because this gun, the way how it's designed, it almost feels like you're playing with a heavy-duty AR, like I said. So that's the great thing about it. It has a lot of use of versatility to it. The wall banging potential on it is fantastic, so definitely a plus. One thing you do want to make sure you have is disabled perk. Obviously, having the disabled perk on this LMG is definitely vital. Without it, it would not be as good as it should be, and I think that's the main important thing. I mean, with these two LMGs in particular, like having the disabled perk on this one is really good, really good. Definitely have it on. Definitely have it on. You guys will not, you know, you guys will be really happy with the results of this. And as you can see there, I just got an insane wallbang just by randomly, you know, flicking my aim up top. So, like I said, it's really nice to hold down angles. This gun is an objective-based gun. You could definitely play aggressive with it, as you can see here against other legendary players. But it is fantastic for just you want to stay on a head glitch. You want to lock down an area of the map. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is just insane. I mean, this is something you could do with the LMG. Like, it's really annoying. You know, people who have the reactor core that are in there, and if you go in there and they pop that and they're above, they're on the second floor, they'll just wipe you out. So it's like, if you have an LMG, you can just wall bang whatever you want, clear out opponents from, you know, objectives, and I think that's a great way to use this weapon. I like the way how, you know, I'm using it so far. I definitely have learned a lot, and as you can see here, I'm about to actually go insane. I'm about to get an insane clip here. I mean, look at this. This is insane. I couldn't get that guy, but it's okay. But as you can see there, like, they can't even kill me. They really can't. It's impossible. I mean, look at that. He's just dying. I mean, just absolutely clueless. I'm going to take a reload here, and like I said, I'm just going to pop off even more with some more kills. And that's a beauty. I really like this gun, like I said, guys. This gun is an amazing gun. Obviously, I went on a ham. I went on a tear. This was like a 47-9 gameplay, and there you go. That's an easy triple kill. And they got my shrieks in. And yeah, that's going to be the game, and we won. I definitely want to say, if you guys have made it this far to the end of the video, please leave a comment and subscribe and like as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.